Hello everyone, I am Rizal Hassan. I am here with yet another podcast with none other than our dynamic teacher, Dr. Pritesh Singh. Sir. Um, First of all, I would like to welcome you to the podcast, sir.
Thank you very much.
I have a question, starting with a question that why did you choose the field of surgery, sir?
Actually, I'm the first generation surgeon, but one of my cousin is also a surgeon. So I was quite interested into surgery. That's why I opted surgery.
Okay, sir. Are you enjoying the field of surgery, sir?
Yes, because when I joined the surgery, then it was quite hectic. But when you start working in the surgery, and if you have a right intent, if you like it, then you start loving it. And when you start loving it, you start loving your job, whatever you are doing in the hospital, then it becomes your passion. So this was the story.
Okay, sir. I'll ask you another question, sir. Most of the students who are preparing for the FNGs, what should be our general approach toward the subject of surgery? There is a huge percentage of question which is coming from surgery as a subject. So, what should be the general aspect of us to approach the surgery as a subject?
See, previously the FMG paper was not that tough, but nowadays there is no difference between NEET PG and FMG. Sometimes NEET PG is tough, sometimes surgery questions of FMG is tough. So the level of questions is almost same. And nowadays most of the questions are clinical. So what you have to do, whatever classes you are attending, you attend the classes, go through your notes once, and then you start solving the questions, right? We have discussed everything, even procedures we have discussed nicely in the form of videos. So you can solve even the questions which are asked in relation to procedures. Like sometimes they ask question related to lap cholecystectomy, hernia surgery, how to do hydrocele surgery, what are the names of procedures. So everything is described. So approach should be first go through one reading of the notes, then solve the questions and again try to revise. So this should be your approach for the surgery.
Okay, sir. I have a counter question to that, sir. For a country like who have limited resources for the surgery department, like this country we are studying, we have a very limited resource for the surgery department. So we don't get much of an exposure for the specific subject in surgery. So it will be good enough for us for the videos only, or should we go through some other aspects as well?
See, if you are going to the OT and you think that you are going to learn lots of things, not possible. Suppose lap cholecystectomy is being done. If somebody is explaining you, then only you can understand. And if surgeon is only busy in doing surgery, then it's very difficult for you to understand. So, hardly there will be one or two questions maximum based on procedures, right? So rather taking this kind of stress that I haven't seen this procedure, I haven't seen that procedure, obviously you can watch the video. That is more than enough, I think. Sometimes clinical examination part is being, you people must be lacking because you're not exposed that much. So that is also being explained by we people in the videos. So I think that gap can be easily filled by the videos. If you go through multiple times, definitely you're going to remember it for long. So no need to worry that I didn't go to the OT and I didn't understand anything. No, it's not the case. You can understand the things by watching videos also. So there is not going to be much difference, and lots of questions will not be asked on the basis of procedure. Hardly one or two, and those questions are not that difficult. So you can easily crack those questions on the basis of videos only.
Okay, sir. There's another question that I had in my mind, sir. The students that you have been studying here, you have taught both of the students who are in Delhi, preparing in Delhi, Jaipur, Hyderabad, and the students who are studying here. What is the difference that you see in both of the students?
See, the students who are preparing in Delhi, Jaipur or Hyderabad, there the classes starts from 9 and it goes till 9 or it goes till 7 or 8. So the duration of classes are very long. And those students are habitual. Here the students are now not that habitual because the classes are being conducted for 6 or 7 hours. So this is the difference. And the good thing is here that we complete surgery there in 6-7 days. Here we take 10 days. So students are having more time. So as such, there is no much difference in the approach. Only thing is that those students are sitting for long hours. Here the students are sitting for 6-7 hours. Otherwise, in study wise, I have talked to lots of students. They are watching the videos, and they are watching the videos. They are satisfied. Their score is also good when they are solving MCQs. The score is decent enough. So I don't think there is too much difference between these two students.
Okay, sir. I have a non-medical question, sir. You have mentioned that you are a first generation doctor. So have you faced any difficulty being a first generation doctor to succeed this far?
See, if suppose somebody is there in your family, so obviously you get an edge, right? And if you're the first generation doctor, then lots of things are there which you have to manage yourself, right? Nowadays, since most of the people are not in the mood of opening their own hospital, so if you want to open your own setup, then it's a bit difficult. But if you just want to do the job in some corporate hospital or in some medical college, then I don't think that it's going to make any kind of difference.
Okay, sir. There is a say in general medical term that surgery department itself is a very toxic environment to grow in. So you have been there. What do you think? Is it true or is it just a myth?
It's partially correct, because if you see the old generation surgeons, they were a bit toxic. But the new generation surgeons, they are not that toxic. I'm not saying that there is no toxicity at all. It varies from person to person. There might be some old HOD. If that person is good, there won't be any toxicity. And there might be your senior who's not a good person, that person might be toxic. So it's very difficult to comment. But previously, if you see, majority of consultants were toxic. Nowadays, good consultants are also there. But what if you are being harassed by someone particularly? This is my advice to you guys. You should alert the authorities. You should contact your RDA, means Resident Doctors Association President, and you should file a complaint, right? Anonymous complaint you can file, but don't, suffer a lot, because we came to this world to enjoy life also. It's not that you are suffering and you are going to end your life because of some stupid reasons, because of some person, right? So you should fight if somebody is being harassed, right? Second thing, if you're not doing your work properly and you're being scolded for that, then this is not harassment. Harassment is somebody is voluntarily not, giving you break for taking rest, for, having good sleep, and somebody is not giving you break for having lunch or dinner, right? So if these things are there, you should inform your seniors.
I have yet another question, sir. आप 8 दिनों से पढ़ा रहे इधर हमारे कॉलेज के बच्चों को. It's been 8 days. इन 8 दिनों में आपको बच्चों में क्या दिखा? About the enthusiasm. आप last year भी आए थे, इस साल भी आ रहे हैं. What is the difference that you have seen? Or what is the difference that you have seen in the results? Are they good? Are they good enough? आपको क्या लगता है?
एक्चुअली लास्ट टाइम जब मैं आया था तो हम लोगों ने सिर्फ ब्लैक बोर्ड टीचिंग की थी. इन दैट वर्कबुक वाज नॉट प्रोवाइडेड. दैट्स वाई स्टूडेंट्स वर नॉट हैविंग दैट मच इंटरेस्ट, क्योंकि उनको लिखना भी पड़ रहा था, फिर डायग्राम वगैरह बनाना पड़ रहा था. सो दे वर क्वाइट टायर्ड. दिस टाइम स्टूडेंट्स वर क्वाइट इंथुजियास्टिक. दूसरा, वो काफ़ी प्रिपेयर्ड थे. दे ऑलरेडी वॉच द वीडियोज़. काफ़ी टॉपिक्स वो खुद पढ़ के आए थे. दैट्स वाई देयर इंटरेक्शन वॉज वेरी नाइस. So interaction was too good in comparison to previous session, and I hope, because the students were really very good, so I hope the result will be very very good for this batch. They were really very good because they were well prepared. और मैंने notice किया कि बहुत सारे students यहाँ जाने के बाद they were having enough time and they were practicing the questions also, so they were asking their doubts. तो जो जिस हिसाब से वो लोग डाउट्स वगैरह पूछ रहे थे, तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं, they have the substance and definitely they are going to crack the exam with flying colors.
चलो, बहुत अच्छा लगा सर ये सुन के हमें. I have one question, one last question actually. वो तो थोड़ा सा पर्सनल क्वेश्चन है आपके लिए. जैसे आप बहुत टाइम आप पढ़ाते रहते हो ऑल ओवर द ग्लोब, यू ट्रैवल टू टीच द स्टूडेंट. आपके पास टाइम बहुत कम होता है, लेकिन आपके पास जब खुद के लिए टाइम होता है तब आप क्या करते हो? इन शॉर्ट, व्हाट आर योर हॉबीज?
See, I love to spend time with myself, so I love my company. So best time is when I stay alone and I'm in a room studying some book, doing some kind of meditation, doing some kind of yoga. I'm preparing my diary for some future plans. So I spend the quality time with myself. This is one hobby. I study lots of books, so I love reading the books. And third, I love spending time with my family members. So whenever I'm going out for vacation, I love to spend time with them, my wife, my daughter.
Do you read non-medical books as well, sir?
I read mostly non-medical books only, self-help books, right? And let me tell you, whatever the changes I felt in myself, yes, it is because of those books only. It's not because of medical books. It's because of non-medical self-help books. So whenever you guys also get the time, you should read these books. One important books are there. Like if you want to, improve yourself financially, you should read Rich Dad Poor Dad. right? Secrets of Millionaire's Mind. If you want to increase your focus, concentration, the one thing. So there are multiple books, right? You can search YouTube and you can read. So it obviously it is going to improve lots of things in you.
Okay. We had a lot of questions, but due to the time constraint, there are the only few questions that we have got to ask them. But in the short interaction, I guess we have learned a lot of stuff about the FMG orientation and in the general medicine as well. So thank you everyone for joining and watching this far. This is Rizal Hassan and this is Sir PRITESH Singh. We will be coming with yet another video with yet another great teacher and great story. Thank you so much for watching us. Have a very good day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.